Brian Laundrie's parents are back home in Northport. Their attorney says they left for a few days to mourn privately after their son's remains were found last Wednesday. And in a surprising development today, Northport police are admitting to a mistake they made many weeks ago when they thought they still had Brian under their surveillance. Well, it turned out that wasn't the case. Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon joining us live from outside the Laundrie home. So tell us what happened, Kim.
Yes, Cynthia, Northport police say when Gabby Petito was reported missing on September 11th in New York, they started keeping an eye on Brian Laundrie, but sometime during their surveillance, there was a mix-up. 5 days after Gabby Petito was reported missing.
All I'm going to say is I know where Brian's at.
Chief Todd Garrison with Northport police seemed confident Brian Laundrie was in their sight, but 24 hours later, Brian's parents would also report him missing.
When the family reported him on Friday, that was certainly news to us that they had not seen him. We thought that we'd seen Brian initially come back into that home on that Wednesday.
Northport police say they installed cameras in the neighborhood and had officers keeping an eye on Brian. They say they watched him leave to go to the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park on Monday, September 13th. While it's unclear if they followed him or not, they thought he came home 2 days later on September 15th. Northport police now say it was his mom, Roberta Laundrie, bringing the Mustang back from the park.
They're kind of built similarly.
Former FBI special agent and now practicing criminal defense attorney Stuart Kaplan knows the ins and outs of surveillance. He says mistakes can happen.
It happens in surveillances all the time that unfortunately you lose people. That's part of the game.
Kaplan says surveillance was likely done at a distance.
Physical surveillances, especially in a neighborhood, takes a lot of discretion, and it kind of is tough at times to get in close enough where you can actually have the naked eye on the person.
Northport police say the misidentification did not have a big impact on costs in the investigation. Other than confusion, it likely changed nothing. They say it was due to a lack of cooperation from the family early on. While the Laundrie family attorney says you can't blame the family because the police didn't follow someone they were surveilling. They believe mistakes should be acknowledged and used to train so they are not repeated.
No case is perfect.
And Northport police say it is likely that Brian was already dead, and they said that his remains needed to be found, which they apparently were just a couple of days ago. Cynthia, Northport Police Department say that those remains were identified through dental records, and as of right now, a DNA analysis has not been done yet. They're still waiting for the remains to have their complete overlook and just kind of going to look at the remains through the medical examiner at this point in time. Cynthia, back to you.
Yeah, and I think they turned him over to like a forensic anthropologist to try to figure out cause of death, didn't they, Kim? So we're still waiting for that. All right.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimberly Quizon.